Now, this is a question that comes up all the time, and it's really to do with how we stage the works when there's really bad weather when we're doing warm roofs. Now, although this is only a small roof that I'm showing you here, we did most of this air vapor control layer the day before. Now, you've seen me talk about this Alutrix 600. I've got nothing to do with it in the respect of promoting it or anything like that, but it's just such a good product. Very, very sticky. It was very cold. You can see the kind of stuff that we're wearing here when we put this down, but you can see how well this is stuck to the substrate that we've put it down on. Now, overnight it rained, and you can see what we did, and this is the most important thing that I'm trying to get over here. We left it open at this side of the roof so that it rained and water could come off. We're going to fill this with insulation all the way around on this here, and the actual fall of the roof is actually going to this side here, but we've blocked it because we're not ready for the water to run over there and into the outlet yet. So we left this open on this side so that we can let the roof drain. We'll make good that with more air vapor control layer, the Alutrix, and then we'll put the insulation in, and then we'll get it to move over to this side and the water to come out. So the air vapor control layer, the Alutrix, is a really strong product. You can see us walking on it. In fact, if I move to this here, it's designed to go over this corrugated metal system and to have a man standing in the center here on top of it. And of course it would be unsupported at that particular point, but it's so strong it just wouldn't break at that particular point. Now, this is the same roof that I just showed you, and when I showed you this roof before, and this is after we put the insulation on and we've put all the OSB over the top ready for the membrane to go on. And if you look here, you can see it's thicker just at that end than it is at this end, and the idea is that the water runs down and runs off and runs this way. So the point I'm trying to make is that when we come back to this point here, we purposely allowed on day one, because we knew we wouldn't get all the work done, we purposely allowed on day one for an outlet to come over here to get rid of all the water that you previously saw being swept off just here or over that side. Let me go and show you some more examples of this. So you can see on this roof here, again, the Alutrix is being put down. Look, note the way around the edges. I mean, this roof's pretty watertight now because the Alutrix is down, and all the way around the edges we've got all the sides, so the flashings, this is stuck to the side walls all the way around, so the chances of getting any water going down the side here is slim. This is pretty watertight, this roof, and as you can see, the outlet is quite big here because we're going to have insulation inside here, which is going to come to that particular point there, across there, so therefore the outlet won't look so big, but at the moment it looks quite big. We've had to make it that size because if it rained overnight, all the water's going to run down there, run across that way, and then it would build up, and of course we don't want that. We want the water to be able to come off. Now, this is another example of, I mean, this is a very small roof. Let's just show you what's going on here. This roof is small. We've got a timber surround around the outside. All the insulation is going to be laid inside this one. Now, because this roof was so small, we didn't leave it overnight. We were able to get it finished on the same day. Hence the way that it's now basically a swimming pool. If it rained now, there's no way water would get out of this. And just if you just look at this, look how well that's sealed. Not only is it now watertight up here, but it's airtight from down below, even across the back wall there. I mean, airtightness with all these vapor controls is what it's all about. If I come back to showing you this one here, look, all the way around, we're already airtight right the way around this roof, and that's really what you've got to try and achieve. You don't want any air coming up through any of this one. This particular one, we've actually gone over the top of the parapet walls on this side, just because we needed to waterproof them. Actually, we didn't need to, but it was because we left it overnight. Now, coming back to this one, so this one, you know, you could call this a swimming pool. If we were going to be leaving this overnight, what we would have done is leave this front timber off. We would have taken the Alutrix, we would have taken it across and let it overhang the side, and then this would have been waterproof. The rain could have run off here. The next day we would have come in, we would have cleaned up the roof, we would have put this timber on here, and then we would have just patched it all the way around. If you look, the back's a patch. It doesn't matter about the patches as long as it's airtight. We'd have patched it, and then once we'd have patched it all the way around, we would have then put all the insulation in just like here, and again, this is before we've obviously finished here. Insulation's in, nicely foamed in all the way around, air Watertight. So hopefully this answers the question in the respect of how do we do these jobs. The bigger the job, the more we have to think about the weather and how we're going to leave the job overnight. This is a really interesting one here. This is a photograph from this is not one of our roofs. This is a photograph from a customer, and he was showing that I talked to him over how to do this. He's done an excellent job of putting his vapour barrier down, ready for the insulation to go on. You can see because of all the water which is in here, it's been down for quite a while. This is completely watertight underneath this place. He's left the outlet low at the moment. At that time, I think he put a pipe through, and this has been left like this. I think Alutrix say that you can leave the roof for 3 months and you don't get any problems with the sun deteriorating, the UV of the sun deteriorating it, so you can leave it quite a long time open. Now what happened with this one is the insulation will go over the top of it, that outlet will be moved up. I think that's why that panel is just there, and then all the water can drain from this particular roof. Hopefully that answers the question how we stage jobs when the weather is bad. Speak soon.